What's up, sports bettors? It's Matt Modi with OddsJam, and on this beautiful Memorial Day, we have no NBA, so let's bet some baseball. Now, to be honest with you, I have not had a ton of luck overall betting baseball down like 1600 on my bet tracker, but with that said, the public baseball bets I've done have somehow actually done decently well. These public ones are only bets taken on a video where I've actually posted publicly. Up about 155 overall, just under 7% ROI. Much better than the down 1600 I am personally betting baseball. So I'm obviously still working out some kinks, still working out my baseball betting strategies. And I would probably chalk this success up mostly to just luck over anything. But if I could continue betting well publicly, maybe I just won't take any personal baseball bets. But like I said, I'm still working on my baseball strategy. But with NBA coming to an end, we're really only going to have baseball left. So got to figure something out. Before I get into it, would appreciate if you can like and comment on the video. Let me know your thoughts, whether you're tailing these bets, whether you're fading, totally fine. Would love to hear your thoughts regardless. And of course, if you could subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed, would appreciate that as well. So looking at the page I have on the screen here, it's the OddsJam Positive Expected Value page. This is where I pull the majority of my bets from. If you want to learn how to use this page, what you can do is just schedule a call with myself or any of the other sports betting experts that we have on the OddsJam team. If you look at the description of the video or one of the comments, you'll see a bunch of calendar links. One of them is myself. Schedule a meeting. We can go over how to use the software and all that good stuff. It's a really helpful tool, obviously, even though I've been struggling recently, down almost $2,000 in the past 2 weeks, still up 10.5 grand overall, which is very good. So looking at the OddsJam Positive EV page, the first thing that I like to do when I'm deciding whether to bet baseball or not is I like to see if there are any money line bets. So let's see if there are any money line positive EV bets. My logic for this is those generally have the tightest market. Money line bets in baseball see the most action. So if you're getting some value there, I think that's really valuable, and I'll put more money on that one. So it looks like there is two: Royals money line and Cardinals money line. So Royals plus 144 on WinBet, I actually already have locked up here. So I'm going to go ahead and place this one. Royals money line plus 144, $100 to win 144. This will be my first bet. Good to go. The next one was the Cardinals money line at minus 104, I believe. Yes, Cardinals money line minus 104. So I'm going to lock that one in for a little bit more. I'm going to put 125 on that one. So that way, if these bets go 1-1, I'll still be profitable, not by a lot, but I will still be profitable. So place bet there. Good to go. So those are my first two bets, both money line bets, pulled from the OddsJam Positive EV page. So now let me just add these to my bet tracker. So this one I put 125 on, save. The next one I put 100 on, click save. So this OddsJam bet tracker, it's something that is offered for free. So if you want to be able to track your bets, you can do so using the OddsJam tracker, like I said, for completely free. All this information you see on the screen here comes directly from the OddsJam bet tracker. So it's a pretty helpful tool and just learning about the insights of how your betting has gone. Obviously, I can see that I struggle with baseball, and I can obviously see that I've been terrible the past 2 weeks, but I also see that I have significantly more up weeks, and the only down month I had was this month of May. Every other month I've used it, starting in September, has been up. I just happen to have a bad May. Now, baseball had something to do with that. Some terrible stretch of NBA picks had something to do with that, but overall, I'm still profitable. So I know, because I've been using the bet tracker, that you shouldn't let one bad month totally change everything. And all this information, like I said, comes from the OddsJam bet tracker. So I locked in those two bets. Now there you see the pending bets. I have some other stuff in here. The last thing that I like about it is that it tells you whether your bets, there are two things that I like about it. Number one, it tells you whether your bets are beating the closing line or not. This is just based on the OddsJam perfect line no vig odds. So anywhere in which you are getting better odds is a positive expected value bet, which means you are beating the closing line value, generating positive closing line value. The more often you can do that, the more profitable you'll be. The bet tracker tells you whether your bets are currently still profitable or not. If they're not, then you could just go ahead and cash those bad boys out. I also liked that it auto grades your bets for you. So these 500 and pending bets that you see here, the OddsJam bet tracker will automatically grade them as won or lost. So I won't need to go in and do that. But for my first two bets, I took two money line bets on today's baseball slate. The Cardinals money line and the Royals money line, both positive expected value. They also have really tight markets, which is what I liked, which is what I mentioned. So this one here, the Royals I got at plus 144. The no vig odds have them at plus 140. So that 4-cent difference is what has positive expected value. And then I also like I said, I like how tight the market is. So 12 cents in market width is very good. So this column here shows you what the market width is. Any numbers that are below 15 is a really tight market, and it's something that's really valuable. So I've noticed that if you are betting money line bets, those generally have the tightest market, which is why I sought those out first. So I have two money line bets that I will add to my bet tracker here. I added them to my OddsJam bet tracker. I'll also add them to the spreadsheet, track how everything's going. So those are the two bets that I placed. So let me see if I'll do maybe one total, and then I'll see if I can find a player prop. So this total runs under 8.5 in the Diamondbacks versus Braves. I do like so far. The market width is 13 cents, which is good. Plus 100 on Caesars. The OddsJam line has the true line of this at minus 107. Another thing I like to do to see whether a bet is worth taking or not is look into all the markets themselves. So you saw me just open this in a new tab. And what this does is just opens how every other, it shows you how every other sportsbook is pricing these markets at. So I know the play was under 8.5 plus 100 on Caesars. And the OddsJam line has it at minus 114. DraftKings has it pretty close at minus 105. Looks like every other book has it kind of in between, if not the minus 105 range. So there is some value getting this on Caesars at plus 100, which I like. And if you look at the win percentage, which is based on the no vig odds of the OddsJam perfect line, puts this at pretty much just under 52%. So I do like this one on Caesars. I'm not going to put a full mix slam on it because the discrepancy isn't too great towards Caesars, but it still is a good bet. And it was the Diamondbacks Braves under 8.5 runs. So I'm going to go to Caesars. I need to log in again. I'm going to go to Caesars. I'm going to go ahead and lock this in. So it was Diamondbacks versus Braves under 8.5. I'm just going to put 75 on this one, a 3-unit play for me. The other two were full 5-unit plays, the two money line bets. So that one's locked in. Let me just add this again to my bet tracker, $75. Click save. So that's my third bet. Now what I want to do is just see if I can find a player prop. One thing that I've noticed so far in my limited time betting baseball is that pitcher props seem to do a little better than base running props, than batter props. Excuse me, not base running, than batter props. So I mostly only limit myself to taking pitcher ones. So let's see if there's any pitch. No, it doesn't look like there's any pitcher player props as of yet. So instead of just forcing one of these two, I'm just going to go ahead and sit out any player props as of now. So I'm only taking three total bets today for my MLB picks for Memorial Day. Two money line bets, the Cardinals money line, the Royals money line, and then I'm also taking the under 8.5 runs in the Diamondbacks versus Braves game. So if you're tailing these bets, like I said at the beginning, I would love to hear it. You can hit me up at my Twitter handle that you see on the screen here. You can also comment on the video. Let me know you're tailing that way. Other than that, would appreciate if you could like the video and, of course, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. And then, like I said, if you want to learn how to use the OddsJam Positive EV page, schedule a call with me or one of our other sports betting experts using the links in the description of the video. Make a meeting, schedule a meeting with one of our calendars. But that's all I got for you. So again, thanks for watching and have a good one.